What a fucking day. Still, oh, man, I still can't fucking believe shit went down the way it did. Man, we lost the game twice. We lost it twice. And we still won? Shout out to before I give the Falcons credit, which I'm gonna do a lot, especially this offense. I don't think the defense deserves much credit, but I'm definitely gonna give the offense credit. Shout out to Eddie Pinero, I think his name is. Hey, that dude ever comes rolling through Atlanta, someone better hook him up with a fucking nice steakhouse dinner. Someone better hook him up nicely. Shout out to DJ Moore, man. DJ Moore, fucking the dumb motherfucker that he is, throwing his helmet off into the ground, getting that 15-yard penalty. Shout out to those two, man. Helped us a lot when it came down to it. But you know what? More importantly, man, shout out to the Atlanta Falcons for giving me probably the craziest game experience I'm ever probably going to have as far as the actual game goes. It was one heck of a game. I'm certain that at some point or another, I'll probably end up dying in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium because this team is going to give me a fucking heart attack. Man, it was one heck. I think it was the game of the year so far, and it might end up being the game of the whole season when we look back on it. Just the sequence of events, really, in those final 5-6 minutes, ended up then going into overtime. Man, it absolutely insane when you think about it. Falcons win a thriller 37-34. I don't think anyone expected that to be the final score of this game. StreamYard link is right there for anyone who wants to hop in. Look, shout out to CPG. CPG made us community post, gave us credit. But J-Dub, I know you were probably crying at your bar in Iowa. You couldn't fucking believe it. Hey, aren't you the one who always talks about the him-like maneuver or whatever the fuck it's called? Come on, man. You know about that. Why didn't your fucking team perform the him-like maneuver to fucking prevent that fucking choke job? Fucking Panthers suck. But hey, the Falcons, to be fair, the Falcons really did try to give this game up. But Carolina just tried harder at it. And they ended up succeeding at giving up the damn game. Nah, but J-Dub, your fucking team sucks. Carolina Panthers suck. We're coming up there in 10 days. We're fucking invading your stadium. We're coming out on top. We're going to fucking sweep you motherfuckers next Thursday. Damn, it feels great being at first place. A place we haven't been in damn 6 years. Man, fucking live it, take it all in. Take it all in. Now, I got a feeling, that this is probably definitely in our future with Arthur Smith, man. Arthur Smith and guy, we haven't talked about the birthday boy. Marcus Mariota celebrating his 29th birthday, and he came through today, man. He came through, made some, I believe, reckless interceptions downfield. One on the first series of the game, other one in overtime. That probably should have ended up costing us the game. But Eddie Pinero clearly doesn't have that Panther pride in him. And Marcus Mariota gets the ball back, makes and honestly, I take that back. I don't know if I should be giving Marcus Mariota credit or if I should be giving Michael Vick credit, because that dude looked like Michael Vick on that final run where he had those two fucking Brian Burns and whoever the fuck else it was for Carolina running head first into each other, putting us into field goal range. Man, today was great, man. It really was. Younghoe Koo getting that moment in front of the home crowd. And see, here's another thing you notice. Koo waited until after the kick was made and the game was final to take his helmet off. DJ Moore didn't. So DJ Moore's a fucking dumbass, but hey, your dumb fucking decisions benefited me at the end, so gotta give props to you too, man. Gotta give props to DJ Moore. You gotta give props to these guys, man. The Atlanta Falcons, DJ Moore, Eddie Pinero, or I hope I'm saying his name right. Hope I'm saying, evidently, I mean, you want to call him an Atlanta hero for the day, guess you can say that. Oh, man, it was a great game. Yeah, hey. Let's put in that comment. That's the comment, maybe the comment of the fucking year right there. Fucking best kicker in football, baby. Fucking Younghoe Koo's a very close two. Might even be 1A, 1B, but I don't know, man. I think, it's definitely 1A, 1B between Koo and Pinero. Oh, and you also got Justin Tucker. So I guess 1A, 1B, 1C. But fuck it. Between those two, very hard choice, man. Very hard choice. StreamYard link is there. Anyone who wants to tap in. God damn, dude. Fucking. I guess fucking. Well, no, fuck the Aints. Hey, but at least that comment. We love that comment. Comment very on point. Fucking Raiders suck. Fucking you can't even fucking score a point against the Aints. You fucking lay a goose egg. Yeah, those motherfuckers suck. That whole fucking, everyone wants to talk about the South as the worst division in football. Outside of Kansas City, that whole, which we got the Chargers next Sunday. I don't know if I'm going to the game or not, but hey, wouldn't rule it out. I could end up going to the game. If I don't, I'll end up streaming it. But everyone wants to talk about how the South is the worst division in football, which record-wise it is. And it probably really is when you think about it, but that AFC West might be a close second. Fucking Raiders suck. Broncos are flexing their muscles after beating the fucking Jags. Like, okay, you beat the Jaguars. What the fuck is... You can't beat the fucking Jaguars. Your team's a disgrace. And fucking the Chargers. What's the Chargers record? 4-2, something like that. 4-2, 5-2. Let me look it up. Four and 3, the Chargers are. So you're 4-3. You got blown out. You got killed by Seattle and fucking what they turned into. The Seahawks fans turned that bitch into fucking CenturyLink South. CenturyLink SoCal edition. That's what they turned that bitch into. Hey, for real, I don't got any fucking real hate for the Chargers. It's just fucking... I think it'll be another good game next Sunday. I'll say that. I don't know if I'm ready to say the Falcons can win or not, but I think if the offense can play like how they did today, and we get AJ Terrell back, and we get the other pieces back that we've, you can see, even though we won, we desperately needed then hey, I think we definitely got a chance to win against the Chargers. Yeah, man. Hey, life is good. Life is good, man. Fucking yeah, man. I know. I know, man. I think we got a chance on Sunday to do it. Next Sunday, I think we got a chance to finally get over that hump, and hopefully after that, it's just you focus on winning. I feel like we can beat. I feel like this game in Charlotte coming up, I feel like it probably won't. I don't think it's going to be. Now, it could be, of course. I don't think anyone was expecting. If you were to put out this morning, fucking the early 8 games, I think there were 8 games in the early window, 7 or 8. 7 or 8. It was something like that. Might have been 7. Here's the 7 early window games today. Pick the one game where it's going to go into overtime. Absolutely, it's going to end up being an absolute thriller and probably the game of the year so far. You would not fucking think that it would have been this game. But hey, it's fucking division games. You never know what to fucking expect out of them. Yeah, I think it'll be a close game. I definitely do. I think if I were to go right now, I do think we can win. I'd probably say 24-21 Falcons win. I think that game, I think it'll definitely be a close game. But I think it's a game that we can come away with and win. That's what I'm talking about, man. It's look at the schedule coming up. I think when we go to Charlotte, I think we can end up winning by like 10 points there. I don't think we'll blow them out, but I think we can end up winning. I think when you win against the Bears, the Bears are absolute garbage. Washington, maybe, now seeing Washington get on a 3-game winning streak, that might be a little concerning. That concerns me a little bit. But, I think, that's really a 50-50 game. That I could see Atlanta winning, but it is in Washington, so. Hey, I'm not. It might sound like I am. I'm just saying, And look, every game at this point, you got to take it one at a time. But when you got to look ahead, the point I'm trying to make is the schedule coming up is easy for us. I think it favors us. Now, the one main thing that does concern me is the injuries in the secondary. And even though we do have an easy schedule coming up, with the exception of Chicago, I feel like every team coming up until our bye has one receiver that I feel like could absolutely go off. But hey, it's looking, first off, it's about taking in this win. It's about taking in this win, and then it's about the Chargers coming here next Sunday. They're going to be making the trip across country, staying home. You can fucking see, man, fucking not having AJ and Hawkins, it really fucking affected us big time in the fourth quarter. It really did. Foreman, I think, ran for 3 touchdowns, 120 yards. I mean, that, fucking, you look at it, our defense fucking was shitty as hell today. However, the offense came through when you needed them to. Kyle Pitts, I feel like finally, this is one thing I said throughout the week. Either Pitts or London is going off. And Drake London also made some nice catches as well, but I said one of them is going off. Yeah, man. I know. It's just, but hey, that's the Falcons. You get in these type of situations. You can never be comfortable with them at the end of the day. Even when you try to, you can never be comfortable with them because anything is possible with this team. Shit, I didn't even realize I was on mute. Anyways, here's what I'm trying to say at the end of the day. I think you really got to look and say you can never guarantee anything with the Falcons. Today showed that. But hey, all that matters is, and look, we can complain about the defense all day, but here's what matters: winning, and winning cures everything. We can look, I can honestly, now, if we were to lose this game, hell yeah, I'd fucking, I'd be on the defense's ass, and I'd probably be on Mariota's ass too. But, Mariota made the plays that were needed for us to get into field goal range in overtime. And the defense, I mean, outside of that one play by Lorenzo Carter, I don't see anything the defense really did that was impressive today. I mean, I'm looking at it right now also. It's that touchdown by DJ Moore. We had Rashaan Evans and fucking Dean Marlowe on him. I mean, that's just fucking, in that type of situation, that cannot be the fucking case. You got to have your best guy on him. So, yeah, but hey, it was a great win today. Gonna live it up tonight. Take it in tomorrow on Victory Monday. But hey, Tuesday got to start looking ahead to the Los Angeles Chargers. And, they got Justin Herbert. I don't really know a whole lot about the Chargers defense. I do believe Joey Bosa, he might be injured. JC Jackson, I know, is injured. So they're down some key pieces too. But hey, I think this game coming up, it's really honestly going to depend on if we let Herbert go off or not. Because whenever you let Herbert go off, then you're really doomed. However, if you're able to hold him in check and hold that Chargers offense in check, I definitely feel like you got a chance. You got a chance to come out on top. So the StreamYard link is there. I don't know if anyone catched the well, it's not going to be easy. That's why it's really just, I think we can win this game, but also you got to think the Chargers are banged up as well. They've been dealing with injuries all year. JC Jackson's out. Mike Williams is out. Bosa, I believe, got injured a couple weeks ago. I don't know how long he's going to be out. The Chargers, it feels like, have dealt with a lot of injuries too. But I was saying that I did end up streaming like the final minutes of the game. Ended up being nearly a damn hour of the ending of the game, and it was absolutely insane. Raw emotion, nothing, edited or anything like that. It was raw. Me in my seats, had great seats today. So shout out to the Falcons for coming through and being first in the division. So that's the other thing. Here's another thing. I said it at the beginning, where you at, J-Dub? shout out to CPG. CPG, you know, I understand. You know, people got stuff going on. That's one thing, but you can fucking tell Jado didn't even want to fucking acknowledge the fact that his team just choked. He came up there like fucking your voice this and your voice that, which I mean, look, you know, I don't give a shit. You know, my team won. So yeah, that's what it's all about. It's all about the heart that you got. It's all about the heart, and it's all about seeing your team, pouring everything on Sunday into your team. You make your entire day evolved around the Falcons or around whatever team you root for, and your team comes through, and you know they get that win regardless of how they do it. You're always in a good mood. Ever they lose, you're always going to be in a bad mood. That's just the reality of this situation. Yeah, man, Buffalo's killing Green Bay like no one expected that to happen. Fucking went. So far, I got only 3 picks wrong. I'm like 10-3 on picks. Still got one more game to go after this one. Monday night game, Halloween game. Don't really got any plans for tomorrow yet, man. Don't got any plans for tomorrow. Not really dressing up. Yeah, man. Fucking everyone's concerned about Kyle Pitts and in the fucking fantasy shit. I'm like, just get the dude involved. Did it end up costing your fantasy team? In the grand scheme of things? Yeah, my fantasy team got a lot of fucking. I picked up Mariota, and he's really the only one that did shit. I mean, Terry McLaurin did all right. Terry McLaurin did all right. Dang, so you got both Kittle and Pitts on your fantasy. That's not right. Tight end duo to have on fantasy. Fucking, I had Algier on the bench. Garrett Wilson. I haven't been doing that good in fantasy this year. I started off hot, but really haven't done much of anything recently. Check up for next week. Got to pick up a defense in fantasy this upcoming week. Yeah, Terry McLaurin did some good stuff late for Washington. StreamYard link is there. Anyone want to tap in? Not perfectly fine. Just fucking, take it all in. As I'm gonna stress it once, stress it again. these type of wins, the Falcons, we've seen them in many crazy games, many crazy finishes, most of those finishes not being on our side. So, to get one that ends up going our way, that's huge, man. Yeah, really huge. Yeah, man, you're good in the chat, You good in the chat. Fucking, I'm sure you're tired. Fucking, did you stream? Did you stream the game today? Your game today? Fucking, I guess that was a good game to stream. Fucking, because the Raiders are a fucking shitty ass football team. I remember when we killed Las Vegas the COVID year. And I think what was the score then? Like 40-6, 43-6. I think we could probably put like fucking 50 up on Vegas. I think Vegas might be fucking lucky to score a point on us. The Raiders suck. They've been such a disappointment. Same with Denver. God, a lot of fucking shockers this year. Yeah, because that was the year where we fucking. That was actually my first year on here. It was. I mean, it was just we fucking dominated them. All in general, we just dominated them as a football team. They just did not know what the fuck to expect. Yeah, that was my first year on here. And that was the year where we went 4-12, and we absolutely, I mean, that was the year we went 4-12 and probably should have gone like 10-6. But fucking that was the year where fucking basically it was that fourth quarter of the Super Bowl, just played out throughout one whole season, it felt like. But that game was definitely the outlier. Dude, Dennis Allen ain't better than no Matt LaFleur. He ain't better than Matt LaFleur. Dude, I don't care what you say. You can say Aaron Rodgers has made him all you want. But fucking, you see what Russell Wilson, as we see what's fucking going on with Geno Smith in Seattle, that right there, it might have not all been Russ, and it might have more so been the system he was in. Russ might have been a system quarterback although Russ probably maybe had his best game of the year against Jacksonville, but I mean, shit, it's the Jaguars. But no, man, fucking, I don't care what you say, regardless of, if Matt LaFleur or any of, those coaches, I mean, there's a reason why Matt LaFleur, his first 3 seasons, has had 13 wins each year. A big part of it might be because of Aaron Rodgers, but I don't think it's all because of Aaron Rodgers. I think you got to contribute some of it to the coaching. Maybe you can contribute some of it to Davante Adams. And no fucking Matthew Stafford is no fucking Aaron Rodgers. Shit, what did you expect? What did you expect? That's my question. What you expected Green Bay to go into Buffalo and beat probably, no doubt, the best team in the AFC? Allen throws. Fucking incomplete for Dawson Knox. 2nd and 10. Which, I mean, we know fucking Buffalo's going to win. We don't got the fucking... We played the Bills last year, so we don't got them for another couple of years. Unless, you know, there's a possibility we might face them if we finish the same as them in the standings. CPG, you want to tap the link? You want to tap the link, CPG? Right there, man. CPG or anyone else who wants to tap that link, you can. Yeah, fucking that. I'm sure that shit was probably rough for you, man. Dude. Fucking hey, great game. Great game. Fucking shout out to your kicker, man. Dude. Aaron Rodgers, he might be in that declining stage of his career, but Aaron Rodgers is one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, bro. You're just fucking that. You're just saying that shit because you're exactly what your fucking name says you are. You're an unknown, depressed Packers fan. That's exactly what you are. And when fucking Jonathan Vilma said, "Oh my God," like fucking I saw that shit. Yeah, I don't think fucking it left that entire fucking stadium speechless. But I mean, if you were watching the stream, you saw the fucking Panthers fans were tearing the place up, fucking, but they weren't doing it when fucking Pinheiro missed those 2 kicks. You got Allen on fantasy CPG? Dude, no, you would not. You know, and look, Mariota, I think at this point, I think he has definitely exceeded everyone's expectations. That many of us didn't even fucking think Mariota was going to be starting at this point in the season. Many of us thought it would be Desmond Ridder. Fucking Allen needs to fucking just throw the rest of the game to fucking Dawson Knox. That's what Josh Allen needs to do. Fucking what? Buffalo just scored again? Or what? You just saying that because that's what you think it's going to be? 31-10. Which, I mean, what else did you expect? Yeah, I'm fucking watching it right now. Oh, you're calling it? You're saying 31-10? All right. Who you think gets a touchdown for Buffalo? Who you think gets a touchdown? Fucking you think Stephon hopefully fucking Knox does, so fucking I can get some more fantasy points. Yeah, I said like fucking oh shit. Hey man, fucking great game.
Yeah, I got Josh Allen on my fantasy team.
Great game today, man.
I don't want to talk about it.
Come on, man. You fucking coming to a Falcons stream. What else do you think I'm going to do? Got the picture right there. Hey, man, we'll see y'all in Charlotte next Thursday.
That kicker is fucking trash.
You think he's getting cut tomorrow morning?
Bro missed 2 fucking easy ones. Under 50.
Dude, fucking,
Well, I mean,
you gotta blame DJ. Fucking, he's the one who took his helmet off.
Who gives a shit? The extra point attempt was still like a typical field goal range.
Well, fucking, maybe he's not a fucking. Which I mean, I know that dude does have kicking problems on the real. I know he has kicking problems. Fucking, it ain't hard to find a kicker. Before we got Younghoe Koo, no one knew who the Younghoe Koo got an opportunity with the Chargers a couple years before he signed him. And he went for like, what was it with the Chargers? 1 for 3 on field goals. And then he kicked at Georgia Southern. He kicked in the fucking, what was that league called? I think Atlanta had a team that 1 year. Fucking
The AAF.
The AAF. I think that's what it was. And Younghoe Koo was a kicker then. And we basically, because Matt Bryant was sucking dick, that was the year we started.
Now, I don't care what y'all say. The man's name is Younghoe Koo.
No, fucking ain't.
my old bitch stupid, but my Younghoe Koo.
You fucking kidding me, dude? You're a fucking joke, man. Hey, Younghoe Koo fucking kicked his way to victory today, man. Fucking yo kicker couldn't. Fucking, yeah, he kicked for the Atlanta Legends.
I know he's not cool. He's Pinheiro. He's El Trasho.
Yada. You fucking kick around.
I don't know, but he ain't cool.
And didn't like all of your former. What was the last actual fucking good kicker you've had?
Probably Obama. Graham Gano. Graham Gano.
You ain't ever had one, basically. Fucking, but I mean, we got Younghoe Koo off of basically fucking. No one knew who the fuck he was.
We had Graham Gano and John Casey. Hey, look at my picture.
Younghoe Koo is God.
Look at my picture.
What's up,
you
CP?
Come in here and act a fool,
man, dude. Hey, look, I was over across the street. My buddies were throwing a party, tequila, chicken wings, beer, rice. I'm freaking lit, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
That Falcons win is all I needed.
Yeah. Hey, CBG, tough one, brother. Tough one, man. Could have gone either way.
Yeah, it was a look. I set this on my stream.
Yeah.
And which I had real good seats today, and I streamed like the
final
5 to 6 minutes that went into overtime.
Oh, you got a video of the last couple of minutes in overtime?
Yeah. Okay, no, it was like a fucking. It almost went an hour. It was like the last 5 to 6 minutes of regulation, and then like it had like all those missed kicks in it. It was from my seat, and I mean it's still. They'll probably.
You got some kick ass seats. Hey, CPG, you can't talk no more. You can't talk to Sleeta. Come on, bro. Open up that mouth.
Come on, CPG.
Talk, brother.
Come on. You're scared of this man right down here.
Hello, everybody. Hello, this is CPG.
I don't sound like Uptown.
I ain't worried about us. I'm worried about talking to you, man. I look. I just came on there and told you it could have gone either way, and you still hadn't said nothing. What's up, man?
This team makes me miserable.
Dude, this fucking defense here makes me miserable.
Dude, we've been fucking. This team has been making this fucking city miserable for the last 55 years.
Yeah.
Y'all got a long fucking way to go.
Look, Riza, let me ask you a question. See, you go to more games than I do, obviously at home. Okay.
I'll be in Charlotte next Thursday.
Good. Can you explain to me, while it's the first quarter, halfway through, and the fucking stadium is half empty, they're going into overtime. Where did everybody go?
Oh, they were all leaving because here's what a lot of people fucking thought once we got the ball back, the game was over. And then,
dude, I thought it was over as soon as DJ Moore caught the touchdown. Because on my stream, I was going back and forth.
I did too.
And after the interception by Mariota in overtime, I thought the game was over.
Yeah, we lost the game twice.
Hey,
dude,
let me tell you how it happened for me. So I was watching the game.
Saved the game for us. We should be thanking him.
I know, right?
I was watching the game. We got to that 4th down and long where you guys stopped us because DJ couldn't hold on to the ball.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck it. I went in my car to go home. And as soon as I got in my driver's seat, somebody texted me, holy fuck, DJ Moore is insane. And I went to go look back at the game. Yeah. And that's when I seen the shit. And I was like, no fucking way. We just came back.
Yep.
I thought we won right there.
And then your kicker missed the extra point.
Yeah, I thought we won too. And then everybody was like, nope, we missed it overtime.
Dude, well, I got you this during my stream, because if everybody knows me, I'm nervous as hell in close games. So I went outside, and then I was on the Twitter, and then I heard somebody capitalize on Twitter. Oh my fucking God. And I was like, okay. I knew something happened. And then I went back and I looked, and then I saw the play. I don't understand how 2 defensive backs, all they had to do was turn around and get in front of the receiver. Get in front of the receiver and knock the damn ball down.
When you watch the highlight of that play, you can hear the fucking crowd deflate when he catches it.
I know, but you want to know what, CPG? Yeah. The crowd was not whoever the hell was left in overtime.
No, I'm saying because initially we all thought the game was over right there.
I thought it was over. I thought it was done.
I did too until the extra point thing.
Dude, I was about ready
I thought he made the extra point at first. I really did.
I was freaking out because I was like, we never fucking get Hail Marys. What the fuck's happening?
Yeah. The only thing that I saw was after the touchdown. I don't even remember if I came in here or not. I'm so damn lit right now. But all I remember on Twitter, I think I saw something that said, thank God for the kicker sucks or whatever. I don't even know what happened, but you guys should have won it twice. You guys should. Brandon Rodgers, hold on a second.
Our kicker choked twice.
Let me say something here. Hey, hold on, guys. Let me say something here. Brandon, what the fuck are you laughing about? Didn't the Falcons go up to Seattle and beat you? Didn't Slitta go into your city?
The Falcons and Seahawks are both having a good year.
Yeah, but look, for RUA, did I not go into his territory and leave a winner? Yes, so I don't know what the fuck you're laughing at, man. Be quiet.
You want to come up here?
I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, please, Brandon, come up here so I can serve you a plate of Slitta ass whipping. You little shit. You should be in school. You should be in bed anyway. Don't you got school tomorrow? Dumbass. Hello, Norb. I'm on the phone. Can you take my call, please, sir? Crazy as shit.
Oh, shit. He fucking...
Brandon, we beat you head-to-head, and we're in first place, sir. That's all I got to say about that. I was in your city. I breathed your air. I ate your food. I was around in your cars. I was in your Lumen Field. And I left a winner, sir. I was in your airport, Tacoma Airport. I went on those planes. I flirted with those stewardesses.
Oh my God!
The hell out of me! I left a winner.
No, you fucking flirted with the ladies, of course.
Oh man, the ladies were. I mean, I was having a great time, and I left a fucking winner.
I'll tell you one thing. You can no longer deny to me that DJ is a top wide receiver.
Oh, he's good. He's good. But I don't. But what I don't understand is how the defenders, even the ones that we had back there, you just turn around and knock them all down.
It wasn't even fucking.
It was ridiculous.
It wasn't even corners. It was a backup safety and Rashaan Evans. That's who was on DJ.
Well, weren't you guys thin in the secondary today?
Yeah, but you want to know what, guys? It don't matter if it was backups or thin
what I'm saying
secondary. Look, CPG. These are NFL players. These are NFL players. You are trained to turn around and knock the ball down. Don't let the defender get behind you. That's why they're on they may not be starter, but they are on the roster.
What I'm trying
Turn
to
your
tell
ass
you, though,
around and knock the ball down.
sometimes the second and third string guys don't always have the communication with each other down. And what the Panthers did on that play was a cross and a hook.
Well, I thought
And
they had.
they
Well,
confused your
personally, I thought
coverage.
I thought the defenders had excellent communication because both secondaries players looked the exact same. They were looking at the back of the Panthers jersey, and they let them catch the ball. I thought they were in perfect communication. They did it. They fucked up perfectly.
Well, they let them get behind them, though.
And how do you allow that?
That's what we're saying.
At
How
the
did
line
they
of
allow
scrimmage,
him to get the
at
only
the
weapon we
5-yard
have
bump,
anymore?
at the 5-yard bump, you allow the receiver to get past you because you are outmatched.
It's the
Unacceptable.
only weapon we have anymore, so everybody's going to be covering them.
Unacceptable. But you want to know what? We won, so in the end, it doesn't matter. But still, that is very concerning.
I told you.
That's very concerning.
I do wish DJ hadn't taken his helmet off, but it is what it is.
Yeah, that was a stupid decision. And also, you on Twitter talking about that, you weren't really going to make an excuse for that, were you?
No, but the rule book says not in the field of play. He took it off out of the field of play, which is what I don't understand.
He took it out of the field of play. He was in the end zone.
He was out of the back of the end zone when he took it off.
No, I don't think he was. I thought it was.
I saw.
He was in the end zone.
It looked like he was in the end zone when he took it off.
I saw the still image. He was on the white line in the back.
Well, CPG, go back over and watch the highlights. He was in the end zone when he took it off. That's a penalty.
I saw the still image of the moment.
I don't care what still picture you saw. I'm telling you, go to YouTube, type in Falcons Panthers, watch the highlights. It was a penalty. It was a dumb penalty at that.
I saw the play. What are you talking about?
No, you just said that you saw the still picture.
Yeah, I saw the moment he took his helmet off.
He was in the end zone. You also have to understand. You also have to understand. Unfortunately, do I agree with it? No. I think you should let the players celebrate. But the fact is, if you take your helmet off on the field in the end zone, anytime a play is happening right afterwards, you're going to get called for the penalty. It's unfortunate. It's stupid. But you want to know what? That play did not decide your fate. What decided your fate was your field goal kicker missing an extra point with time almost expired and an overtime. That's what cost you. But also, if you look at the flip side of it, that never should have come to that. These stupid defenders for the Falcons should have known better than to knock the ball down on 3rd and 19. And the pass was tough.
We shot ourselves in the foot the entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, well, so did the Falcons. Both of us shot ourselves in the foot.
It looked like – so if you were there, it was like basically Mariota throws the interception in overtime, and then Carolina misses a field goal. You're thinking at that point, who the fuck wants to win this game? Is this game?
You would have thought the game was going to be over after the pick, though, because that's what I was thinking. And then I was like, "How in the fuck do we keep missing everything, bro?"
Yeah. I actually thought the game was over. Remember when we stopped them on 4th down on like almost that near interception, like 4th and whatever, and we got the ball with like a minute or something left?
Oh, that's when I walked away from the game because I thought it was over.
Yeah, well, I thought it was done from that.
It was like 5 times in that game. I thought.
Yeah, I thought, and you know how our run game is. I thought we'll just pick up this first down and it'll be over from here.
But the only bad point about that was, guys, is that they still had 2 timeouts, and so since we couldn't get that first down on that 3rd down play, it enabled the Panthers to get the ball. But realistically speaking, with no timeouts, the Panthers should not have been able to go from the 20-yard line or 25-yard line with 40-something seconds left and no timeouts to take the lead. That was unacceptable. That should not have happened.
Well, to be fair, it was one big play.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Also,
you should not allow that to happen.
Well, no, you shouldn't.
Any of us, nobody in this country expected PJ to throw a bomb like that.
I didn't.
Dude,
I didn't even know he could throw the ball that deep like that.
Well, that was a great arm strength. And trust me, Falcons, trust me, if you thought this was tough, just wait till you go to Carolina next Thursday. You don't think that's going to be tough? Oh, yeah, right.
We play Cincinnati next, and they're going to.
No, I know you play Cincinnati, but we play the Chargers, and then 4 days later we play y'all on Thursday night. Next Thursday night.
But I can't imagine us beating Cincinnati.
Well, don't think you can beat us either. Because, like I said, even though it was a close game, the Falcons historically play very well in Carolina, and we do have an overall much better record.
Mercedes-Benz North.
Yeah. So I mean, I called everything right. I said Georgia wins. I said Falcons win. It's just a lot closer than what I thought.
Georgia's losing next Saturday.
Are you stop, dude? Stop.
I thought it
It's
was
going to
going to
be
be a
Alabama
lower
and Tennessee in
scoring
the
game.
SEC title game.
Stop. So you think Tennessee, who gave up 42 points to Bama, 33 to Florida, 27 to Penn,
They gave
Pittsburgh,
up 49
is going to
points.
come into Athens? So how many points do you think Tennessee is going to score in Athens?
Probably like 38 points, and I think you guys score I could see you guys scoring like 23. I think it'll probably
Okay. Well, Rise Up ATL, I know you're saying that as a Bama fan, which I can understand because we beat you in the national title
Dude,
game. But
you
I'm
ain't
going
seen that number
to
11
remember you said
for
that.
Tennessee. That dude is balling out right now.
Okay. I'm going to remember you said that. You do know that Georgia is the defending national champs and holding their number one spot really well. Okay? I'm just telling you straight
that
up.
you don't look like the same team you were last year.
Okay, the only difference between the team this year and last year is we don't get a lot of sacks. We have given up an average of 10 points a game. Tennessee gave up 40-plus against Bama, almost 50, almost 40
Your
against Florida.
offense ain't Bama. Your offense ain't. You saw what they did.
ain't?
Kentucky, you can argue, has in some aspects. They definitely got a better quarterback than Georgia.
Okay.
And they
Okay.
only allowed 6
Tennessee's
points.
offense might be better, but defense wins titles, right? Do you really think? It could happen. I'm not one of those that's going to say it can't happen. But just like I was this weekend, I said the Panther-Falcons game will be tough, but Atlanta should win. I said Georgia-Florida will be tough for a half. Georgia should win. Tennessee and Georgia should be close for a while. That's why Tennessee's number 3. But it's in Athens. I don't think Tennessee is able to hang up 30-plus points on us. Do I think we can score 30-plus on Tennessee? Yes. That's how I see it. Georgia wins this game in the third quarter, pulls away, wins like 40-20, kind of like it was against the Gators.
So you think you're only going to
44-26.
hold Tennessee's offense to 20 points?
I think it could be around 20-27, yes, because Georgia's defense is good.
Dude, you got that number 11 for Tennessee, that Hyatt.
Right?
If you can't stop him.
Okay, but how do you know that? How do you know that? Aside of Alabama, has Tennessee played anybody in closest competition to Georgia?
Tennessee just blew out Kentucky. Now, there's nothing
Okay,
like
who
that.
is Kentucky? Kentucky hasn't been good for years. They've been decent for the last couple of years. You're talking about Georgia here. Look, when Alabama was in their heyday, Georgia, even when Georgia had good teams, couldn't beat them. When Florida had good teams, couldn't beat them. When Tennessee had decent teams, couldn't beat them. Georgia is now the new Alabama. I know you hate to admit it, but it's facts. Look at the results. Look at the games. If the game was in Tennessee, I would be like, okay, maybe Tennessee would have a chance.
Kirby has only won one SEC title. And to be fair, he's won a national championship, and it was against Alabama. However, you're taking one national championship and one SEC title and comparing it to 7 national championships for Nick Saban.
I'm not comparing anything to Alabama. I'm letting you know right now, Georgia is the best team in the SEC. They are the number 1 team in the country. They are defending their national championship well, and Tennessee hasn't won in for how many years? Tennessee's number 3 for a reason. They're really good. But you're coming to Athens. The chances of Tennessee winning here, it might be competitive, yes. But the chances of Tennessee winning here are 50% at best, 40%. Georgia wins this game if they don't screw up because they are clearly better. I'm not saying by a lot, but Georgia has proven they can win big games. Tennessee hasn't been in this situation for many years. Georgia wins this game 44-27, 40-27, 34-27, 34-20, something like that, something around there.
Dude, let me tell you, a lot of Bama fans thought the same exact thing when we went up to Rocky Top. A lot of us thought, okay, Tennessee's having a good year, but we should win this game. Now, to be fair, it was an absolute thriller. However, what happened? Tennessee ended up winning. So you keep that same mentality, and Tennessee ends up winning this game. First of all, if Tennessee wins this game, Tennessee's winning the East.
Okay. But Tennessee is not winning the game Saturday, is what I'm trying to tell you. And also, when it comes to the Alabama-Tennessee game, yeah, I picked Alabama to win it. Okay, but Tennessee hadn't beaten you guys in, 15 years? It was bound to happen sooner or later. But you also got to remember, it's not like Tennessee dominated Bama. It's not like Bama dominated Tennessee. It was a 49-42 terrible defensive game.
52-49 game.
Okay, I'm sorry. 52-49. That was a terrible defensive game.
What did you expect at the end of the day? It was
clearly didn't expect two teams to give up 45+ points. Nah, I did not expect that from a Bama team. I could expect that from a Tennessee team, but not from a Bama team.
It's two of the best teams in the nation, and that's the point I'm trying to make.
Okay, no, that I totally get. But Georgia is the best team in the nation. What's the most points Georgia's given up this year?
Shit, you tell me. Was it to Florida?
It was like 20, 22, 26, something like that.
Shit, you gave up like what? 20 to Florida this past weekend.
But 20 is nothing when it comes to college football, especially when you can score over 30, 40+ points.
Well,
Georgia dominated the game. Look, I understand you're a Bama fan, and I know you want to see Georgia lose. I totally get that. Okay, but realistically speaking, Tennessee has a chance. Obviously, they're number 3 for a reason. If it was in Tennessee, I would say okay, but it is in Athens, and unless the only way Tennessee wins this game on Saturday is if Georgia has a mental breakdown, because Georgia is the better team. I mean, the fact is Georgia is the better team.
You need to remember what happened. Now could this happen? Here's what I'm thinking. Remember back in 2019, that LSU team that went to Tuscaloosa and everyone thought, okay, it's going to end here. This is where Alabama puts an end to LSU. LSU came in and it was a much closer score than it actually was. LSU dominated on offense.
Okay.
The point I'm trying to make is you can have that same mentality, but you really need to be on the fucking lookout. Because
of course. Look, I'm not taking rise up. I'm not taking Tennessee for granted, but let me cut to the chase. Do you think Tennessee beats Georgia on Saturday?
Yes, I do.
Okay, explain to me why.
Tennessee has a much better offense. It's an offense you have not seen yet in the past 2-3 seasons. You might have had one of the best defensive runs the past year and so games. But first of all, you saw what happened, the SEC title game. Now, look, y'all got us in the big game, but in the SEC title game, it was shown that Bama could hang up 41 on you. And Tennessee's offense is really a lot like these Alabama offenses in the years past. And you ain't seen a receiver like this Jalen Hyatt that Tennessee has. This is a dude that's putting up 200 yards, 3, 4, 5 touchdowns week in and week out. You have not seen that yet.
Okay.
So
that's fair enough. That's fair enough.
Better get. The only hope is you get pressure to the quarterback. And like you said, you haven't been getting as many sacks as you did last year. So if you can't get pressure on that quarterback and your secondary falls apart, it's game over.
Well, I don't know about game over, but it would be a lot tougher. So I do agree with that. So, but the overall, what I'm saying is, you think Tennessee is going to win? You want to make a bet on that?
No, because Alabama ain't playing. I'm just making a statement.
Hey, look, you know me. I'm not talking about a money bet. You want to do some sort of bet?
Alabama isn't playing. I'm just making a statement. Tennessee's winning.
Okay, but
Alabama's going to be facing either of the teams.
Okay, but also you do understand. Let's just hypothetically say if Tennessee does win, Georgia's not going to be knocked out of the top 4. You know, you do know that, right?
I mean, I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, I think even
because
if
you can't
Tennessee
knock
wins,
it.
I
You,
could very well see Georgia remaining in the top 4.
of course, but I believe Georgia's going to win. I believe Georgia's, like I said, I'm not saying the much better team. To me, what gives me the nod is that it's in Athens. And Tennessee has a lot to prove. Tennessee's only done this for 1 year, and they've been pretty mediocre to suck for the last 10 plus. Georgia's been contending for a while now. So that's why I give it an edge to Georgia. Do I like Tennessee's defense over Georgia? I can't really say that for sure because Georgia hasn't given up 42 and 33 points in a game. Do I think Tennessee's quarterback might be a little bit better? Maybe. Do I think their receiver might be a little bit better? Maybe. But what's going to win this game for Georgia is experience, and it's at home. Now, if we lose, hey, you know me. You know I'll come on, and I'll say, hey, it is what it is.
And if Georgia wins, I'll tell you, you were right, and fucking because if Georgia wins, it's probably going to be Bama and Georgia again in the SEC.
Yeah.
Now,
I can see that.
Alabama needs to worry about LSU because they got something cooking.
Yeah. Well, Alabama's problem is they already have 1 loss. So, Alabama can't afford to lose 2 games before the SEC title game because if they do, losing the SEC title game with 3 losses is not going to get you in the playoffs.
Oh, that puts you out basically. So
basically, they got to run. But I mean, if Tennessee does it, so be it. But as a defending champ and the way they're playing, like I said, if it was in Tennessee, I still would pick Georgia, but I would give Tennessee a fair chance. Again, I'm not saying Tennessee can't play competitive and maybe a few breaks, but I just don't see Tennessee coming here and winning. I don't. But we'll see how it is. But as far as the Falcons, man, how are you feeling about? Because you know me, I don't like talking NFC South Division title. But the fact is we are a game up. So how do you feel about after 8 games? How do you feel about the Falcons' chances?
Keep the momentum up. Mariota, I think, let's be completely honest. A lot of people thought when they looked at, really even on September 1st, a lot of people thought looking at it, week 8. A lot of people said week 8, Ritter will probably be starting. And Marcus Mariota, which today is his birthday, by the way, is coming off of wasn't pretty. He made some reckless throws that ended up being interceptions. Mm-hmm. However, you take a look at it, and the offense has put us in positions to win. Mm-hmm. And the defense, at times, it's been very shaky. At other times, the defense has really came to impress. Yeah. It's a Falcons team where I really feel like, and see, that's the other thing. If we can get more games like how we played against the 49ers, then I really do honestly think, which, I mean, I said this. Look at our schedule. Now, obviously, you got to look at the Chargers more than anything. They got Justin Herbert. They still got Keenan Allen, I believe. They got that running back. So the Chargers on offense, they are still a very dangerous offense. And especially, be honest, AJ Terrell isn't back. Who do you got confidence in to really stop that Chargers passing game?
Well, that right there is where this trade deadline comes in. They have to. I mean, they got some money to trade for minor moves. They got to do something.
You got to trade for a corner. There's this one corner in Cleveland, Greedy Williams. I wouldn't mind them trading for him because I feel like he can at least give you some nice depth, if anything.
Well, there's rumors out there. Like I said, I mean, you don't have tons of money to spend until next year, but they got at least 9, 10, 11 million. Go get you an intermediate price pass rusher and somebody in the secondary. And then I think our guys might start coming back, next week?
Yeah. I don't know.
Because
you also got to think a hamstring injury. That's shit that it keeps lingering.
Yeah, and somebody else went down today. What was it? Armstrong went down briefly for whatever the hell that was.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
that was injured. We are absolutely depleted in the secondary.
Yeah, but we've had issues like this for. I think last time we had a decent secondary, 2016 was decent, not really great, but look, regardless of what anybody says, we are where we are. Like I said in my video, Rise Up, the Falcons are damned if they do, they're damned if they don't. If we don't do well, then people come out and say, well, you still suck, you can't make big plays. And then if we do well, then people come out and say the NFC South sucks and all that. Come on, stop.
Oh, look, you can't pay attention.
It's
all about we are going to get heat until we do win a Super Bowl. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah.
And I don't think
there's no
I don't
Super Bowl.
think this is a Super Bowl season. Let me be clear.
No,
if we do win the
not at all.
division, I could very well see it being one and done for us. But
Yeah.
either way, you really honestly look at it and you say this season you've already exceeded expectations.
Yeah, because everybody said that we would have 2 wins. Everybody said we're the worst in the NFL, 2 wins.
Yeah, exactly.
And you want to know why they said that is because obviously the guys on the roster, I've never heard of most of them. That's where they based it on. They didn't base it on what productivity that these guys like Algiers, coming out of the draft, or some of these free agents that we got.
I do got to ask you this, though. I got to fuck around with you a little.
Sure.
Matt Ryan. What the fuck's going on with him, man?
I think that he got a bad rep. I mean, I'm not saying he didn't make any bad throws.
Dude, the injuries are catching. Look, it's time for him to hang it.
Okay, but look at the guy who played for the Colts today. What happened with him today?
Shit, I really didn't.
Did the Colts win? Did he get sacked on the last play and throw a stupid pass? Yes. Yeah. Did the Colts blow? The Colts blew the lead late. It has nothing to do with Matt Ryan. It has to do with that offensive line, not protecting Matt Ryan. Now, trust me, Matt Ryan made some bad throws, but the Colts all of a sudden forgot that Matt Ryan threw 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns in 2 games to win games for them with like 20-something seconds. If you protect Matt Ryan, he's going to make plays. If you protect whoever the hell this dude is that's here now, he's going to make plays. He had a decent day, 100-point rating or whatever, but did he get the win? And did he make the play late when they were behind? No. It has nothing to do with Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan was a scapegoat. He was lied to. Now, if Matt Ryan went over to Indianapolis on a protected O-line and sucked, I would tell you. But he got beat up. He got sacked 24 or 25 times through 7 games. Tally that out to 18 games.
Dude, one way or another.
Okay, that's why his shoulder got separated. You think a separated shoulder can throw accurate throws all the time?
Let me tell you this about this whole injury thing.
Bullshit.
You cannot tell me that these years here, especially these years where he was getting sacked 40 and 50 times, he had many injuries that they somehow were able to keep under the rug.
I mean, he got injured when he was here.
Yeah,
but he still made plays. But the part that pisses me off, again, you could throw Tom Brady, that egomaniac, Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers under that Colts O-line, and they wouldn't perform any better. Matt Ryan is just a scapegoat because, and the coach for the Colts even said it. We failed Matt Ryan. We didn't hold up our end of the bargain. How do you expect a quarterback to be able to sit in the pocket and make throws if you're getting harassed all the time?
Hey,
no,
hold
on a second. ATL down host is Falcon.
No, let me deal with this. Hold on, Sleeta. Let me deal with this motherfucker. Did you see the seats I had today? Yeah. I ain't ever even fucking seen you in the bins. So shut the fuck up, you fucking racist fuck.
I don't know who that guy is. He says Falcon fans don't want to.
Remember that Derek Britt guy from like 2 years ago?
Oh, is that him?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a weird individual, sir. First of all, Matt Ryan is declining, yes. But if you protect around him, he's going to perform. Tom Brady's declining because, number one, his O-line is not as good. So he's breaking down. So I don't understand that. I mean, obviously I'm not blind. I know Matt Ryan is not what he used to be. But if you protect him, he's going to succeed. He's going to do more positive than negative because he's not going to be beat up and battered. The Colts just totally threw him a false bill of goods, and I stand by my decision, and I thought they got rid of him too quick. But I'm glad they did. I'm glad they sat him down before they broke his fucking arm off his socket.
Well, okay, but see, here's the thing I'm getting with Matt Ryan in Atlanta. Really looking at it now, the way that he left, was it the preferred way? Not necessarily. However,
the Falcons fucked him up. The Falcons did him wrong.
However, take it this way. Look at like you saw that play Mariota made in overtime. You saw that run he had a couple weeks ago.
Right?
Against
Ryan couldn't do it.
No, he couldn't do that.
No.
This offense is not made for a guy like Matt Ryan. However, a guy like Marcus Mariota that can get out of the pocket and make plays with his legs, that is what this offense did.
Okay, well, that's true. But if you notice, Rise Up, the only reason why the offense is the way it is now is because they got rid of Matt Ryan. If Matt Ryan was still there, they would have drafted, obviously, most likely to fit what Matt Ryan is. This was after Matt Ryan got already ousted, already went to Indianapolis. Then, of course, you're gonna as soon as they signed Mariota, then they started to implement players around Mariota's style of play. If Ryan was still there, and you know damn well Ryan expected to be here this year. If he was here, they might not have drafted some of the players that they got.
Sleeta, let me ask you this question though.
Yeah.
And obviously, who looks like a better team this year? Or just a matter of fact, a better offense this year?
The Falcons clearly are better off. The Falcons are better offensively. No, the Falcons are under Mariota because they're more mobile. He's more mobile. He's able to get out of the pocket. He's able to create plays that Matt Ryan couldn't. That's clearly obvious. The running game is a lot better.
That is why you see, and they're able to set up the run game. They're getting Algier involved. Patterson might be coming back next week.
That'll be good. But what I'm saying, Rise Up, I totally understand what you're saying. What I'm saying is, if they didn't go after Deshaun Watson, the team would have been picked differently in the draft to surround Matt Ryan and what he can and can't do. That's just how the Falcons had to adjust their draft based on losing Matt Ryan, which was obviously a good thing. Don't get me wrong. I thoroughly enjoy seeing this type of play because I like the fact of a quarterback not being in the pocket and getting sacked after 3 plays. Mariota gets out of a lot of sacks. It's a lot like Michael Vick. That's why these people are like, which I don't understand. I don't understand.
Shit, I said this.
Dude, Rise Up. Before you go on, let me finish. They loved Michael Vick. Mariota's a lot like Michael Vick. The only difference between the two is that Mariota can throw a little bit better than Vick. So these people are wanting Desmond Ridder in here so much, but Mariota makes a lot of plays with his feet, but they never bashed Michael Vick, even though he couldn't throw a lick.
All right, let me say this about Michael Vick and then Desmond Ridder. First of all, did that not look like Michael Vick on that overtime run today?
Oh, that was great.
That looked like exactly something Michael Vick would do. Second off about Desmond Ridder, we don't know what the fuck Desmond Ridder is. We don't. Desmond Ridder could end up being absolutely great. He could end up being our Patrick Mahomes. Not saying he will, but anything could happen. Desmond Ridder could get in there. It could look like fucking Jamarcus Russell. Could look like fucking Tim Tebow. Fucking Johnny Manziel. We don't know what Desmond Ridder is going to look like. We hope that with him getting this learning experience that he's going to look like at least a somewhat good quarterback. And I think he will when he gets
what learning experience is he getting? He's not getting any playing time. He should have came in the fourth quarter last week and got some playing time. Look, if this defense Rise Up can hold up their part and not make games so damn close, if the Falcons are winning big or losing big going into the fourth quarter, you can look at a Desmond Ridder and see what he can do. But these games are so goddamn close, pardon my French, because the defense just cannot do anything, throughout the fourth quarter and third quarter that you don't get a chance to see Ridder. Although he should have been brought in last week. Do you agree in the fourth quarter?
I guess if you want to bring him in for garbage.
Because there was no point. The Falcons were getting destroyed in the fourth quarter by like 17 points, and they were running the ball. So if you're going to do that, you're already conceding you're going to lose. Why not bring in Ridder and see what he can do?
And I understand that. Now, see, here's another thing about today. We talk about running the ball, and we still had a nice day on the ground. Caleb Huntley had some good runs. Algier had the touchdown. It wasn't a rushing touchdown, but if it was off the screen pass. Yeah. The running game did well today, as it has all year. However,
how about Demarius Byrd? Wow, second straight week.
Yeah, he's been – look, that dude, he's been a journeyman for like 6 or 7 years. He's a big splash guy. Now, let me say this. We talked about for the first 6-7 weeks. you gotta, in my opinion, I said you have to find a balance on offense. You have to obviously keep the running game a big part of it, but you gotta set up your play action. You gotta get Kyle Pitts involved. And that is what they did today. They got Kyle Pitts involved. And ultimately, you look at it, that touchdown that he had, and Drake London, although he didn't have a very big day, I noticed he did get some catches in the fourth quarter. Zacchaeus didn't have a big day, but, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, not everyone's going to have 100 yards and a touchdown. But, I mean, Kyle Pitts, he finally, I feel like, had that big game. But, you know, still, there's definitely a lot to improve on. I think you got to get him involved more. And with Patterson coming back, I feel like that's going to open up more for this offense. And I feel like we are set up nicely on offense, you know, for if we are in the position for some stretch run.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you see, because I think the Falcons in these next 2 days before the 4 p.m. deadline Tuesday, they got to try to get an intermediate, priceable pass rusher and secondary guy. Do you see the Falcons doing anything? If not, they're stupid. If not, they're
Honestly,
dumb.
No, I don't.
Well, that's fucking stupid because they still got $10 million, 11 to spend. Why not try to improve your team now while you're making the run?
I don't see us making any big time move. However, I could see us, like I said, that Greedy Williams from the Cleveland Browns. I could see us trading for him.
But I didn't say a big move. I'm just saying something in your financial that you can do that at least improves your chances to be able to stay competitive and not have all these breakdowns in the third and fourth quarter. Somebody that can stabilize. I'm not saying you're going to go out and spend $20 million on somebody because obviously the Falcons aren't going to spend a lot of money really until next year. But you can improve this team just a little bit in the areas with some intermediate guys. Like I said, Demarius Byrd. You know, nobody would have thought about him. He's come in and made some plays.
Yeah. Well,
you know, Tyler Algier is coming out of the draft. You know, you could do some intermediate stuff.
Algier. Here's the thing with Algier. You can find a running back off of the street.
And I like Hundley too. And Hundley is a free agent. Am I correct?
Undrafted free agent. Yes.
So you see, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. You could get some intermediate guys who could just help you. You know, so.
we got some running backs that can just punch you in the fucking mouth. That's what we haven't had really since Michael Turner. You know, Devontae Freeman, he had, you know, 1 or 2 good seasons, which honestly is really much all you can ask out of a running back because a running back's time span in the NFL, you know, after 3-4 years, the wear and tear is on them, and you really start to see that decline in production. Now, here's what you're looking at. You're looking at us leading this division. You're looking at Tampa Bay in second place, Saints in third place, Carolina in fourth place. If we go and we beat Carolina and Charlotte on Thursday night, they're out of it. New Orleans, I think it really all depends. They got a nice win today. However, it was against the Raiders, and the Raiders suck. They still got some tough games coming up. And I think the Aints suck. I think they'll probably end up firing their coach after the season. And I feel like we better fucking go down there and beat them, you know, and I think we can. It's going to come down to us in Tampa Bay. And that is the final game of the regular season.
Well, I don't know if it'll come down to that game, but I will say this. If Tom Brady continues to decline, that right there is going to be the key to if either we win it or New Orleans or any other team in the South. The only way that any of these other teams can compete in this division is if Tom Brady declines, because he's the only reason why Tampa Bay has been where they've been for a couple of years is because of him. So you take him out of the equation, then Tampa Bay is just an average team, below average team like they've been for 17 years. And you could figure if Tom Brady is not in the equation, look at the quarterbacks you got now. Mariota, then you got Carolina, and they're juggling between Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold.
Carolina, the guy you saw today for Carolina will probably
and then the Saints. You know, I mean, if you figure aside of Tom Brady, who has the more stable quarterback, it would be between Atlanta and New Orleans.
No, I think it's the Falcons because New Orleans, you don't know when Jameis Winston's coming back or not. That's still a lingering question.
Where Andy Dalton is
Mariota, I feel like, has built up a good enough cushion to where I feel like if he keeps winning games, he's not coming out. He's gonna be.
Well, Mariota has been improving every week. I mean, he hasn't had a fumble. He hasn't had a fumble since that Seattle game. If I remember correctly, a turnover fumble since the Seattle game that I went to. He's improved every week. His passing is getting a little bit better. His running routes are getting a little bit better. You know, he is taking gambles now. You know, obviously when he took gambles today deep, it ended up being interceptions. But you see, he has the confidence to take those gambles. But you want to know what? I'm glad he takes those gambles, Rise Up, because that's something I wish Matt Ryan did more of. Because if you take chances, you give yourself a better chance via either penalty or a completion.
Why do you think Matt Ryan got sacked so much? Because he was just looking for the simple check down underneath stuff because I mean he had Julio and Ripley and Russell Gage. He thought, oh, their speed, you know, just pick up, you know, little 7, 8, 9 yards, get me a first. That's what.
But in all fairness, Ryan did make some good running plays every now and then. But obviously, it's no comparison to Mariota. But what I'm saying is, Mariota has done very serviceable for what we expected him for. I don't know if you watched my video I just did a couple hours ago. I don't know what Falcon fans expected. If they expected a 400-yard passer, 3 touchdown, 4 touchdown, that's not Mariota.
You were stupid if you expected that to be Marcus Mariota.
Yeah, I mean, and these people are like already Desmond Ridder. Stop. The guy's a rookie. He hasn't really had any playing time. He hasn't played at all.
It's not even because of that. We are 4-4. We're leading this damn division. Why would you make a change when at this point in the season we are slated for a home playoff game if it ended today? The Benz is slated to finally get a home playoff game. Now, we don't know if it's going to happen, you know. Yeah.
I mean, when was the last time we won 3 straight home games? I'll wait. I don't even remember the last time that happened.
I don't remember.
You know, Mariota has done very serviceable. So these people that ask for Ridder just make me sick because what? I mean, for what reason would you bring in Desmond Ridder? Only time Ridder should be coming in is in a blowout game. Either way, that's how I see it. But Rise Up, let me go ahead and go, man, because I'm getting exhausted. I've had a long day. But I wanted to pop on here, and I do want to tell you, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of the way your channel's going. I know you and I disagree at times on certain things, but you're an excellent.
I disagree with a lot of the stuff you do, honestly.
But it's okay. It's okay. You know that's what we're. I mean, as long as it's respectful, it's all good. You know. I'm proud of the way you've turned your channel, what you turned your channel into. I'm glad you're starting to get a pretty good following. You're a very good representative of the Falcons.
Shit, I had like 30 people in that stream today.
Yeah. I like what you're doing, man. And, you know, I mean, I'm not going to apologize for my opinions. Yeah, we're different. But in the end, we're both Falcon fans. And all we want is our team to win, whether we root for them in different ways. But I do support you, man. And I'm very happy with how you're doing and keep it going, man. You rep Atlanta well, man. I will tell you that. And good luck in the tournament. Yeah. Hey, what did you do in the Slita tournament, by the way? Do you know?
I got so far what? This would be Buffalo's leading right now, so this would be like my 11th win.
Damn, really? I got to go back and I'll look over it tomorrow, but you've won my tournament.
This game Buffalo hasn't won yet, but if they
come on, it's pretty much over. You've won once or twice?
I've won twice.
Yeah, see, man, so far you're on the path. I think you might be leading overall.
Now, see, here, I'm honestly going to tell you, since you're here, I don't really care about the flags or not. I really don't. You can, if you want to get the flags to the second place, you can. I don't care about the flags or not, you know.
All right. But the flags are the part of the deal. So if you do win it and you choose to give it up, then I'll give it to the second place person. So
yeah. All right.
All right, man. All right, just keep doing your thing, man. You know, I love what you do. You keep repping, man, and go Falcons, man.
All right, man.
All right, Rise Up later, bro. All right.
That was Slita. Me and him. See, here's the thing about Slita. I don't agree with a lot of the stuff he does, you know, but we are Falcons fans. we find ways to, at least, that's really what I think, really does, we're able to get along because of that. We're Falcons fans, and, Sleeta does some, there's an argument, with the whole Matt Ryan Colts jersey. Sleeta's fucking, but I know Sleeta, he just does a lot of shit for attention at the end of the day. Now, this motherfucker right here, he ain't no real Falcons fan, period, because he's been seeing the Jaguars have them to admit he's an Eagles fan. This dude ain't no real fan. You can keep fucking dancing in the chat. I'm not going to block you because fucking, as long as you don't do any over the line shit, fucking you can stay. If anyone else maybe wants to hop on, you can. Well, shit, the link is right there, motherfucker. Link is right there. Fucking my team won today. Your fucking Jaguars suck. Is that you? Turn your fucking camera on. Let me see it's you.
What's up, bitch?
Yeah, gotta come in with nicer language. This is my fucking stream. I can do what the fuck I want.
Falcons fan don't want to admit.
Hold on, turn your fucking I can't hear you, man. You gotta turn it up.
I said Falcons fans don't want to admit that.
Wait, what were you saying?
Bro, quit being a bitch.
Dude, fucking, I don't understand what's happening, man. Come on, man. What were you saying?
I'm a real Falcons fan.
Yeah, we know that's a fucking lie. Hold on.
Red and black.
Oh, just like you bleed fucking blue and fucking orange or bronze or whatever the fuck the Jaguars colors are.
I'm a real Falcons fan. I watched the whole fucking.
Come on. Okay, man. Here's the deal. You admit you're a Jaguars fan, I'll stop kicking you out of the stream.
You just split on fraud, bro.
You gotta fucking turn your volume up, bitch.
Just I wear
I'm ready to kick your ass.
Jaguar fan.
Come on, dude. What else you got? We got no people watching.
Yeah, you're inbred.
With your boring bitch ass. Fucking hey, I appreciate the view though. I'll say that.
You're fucking inbred.
Turn your fucking volume up.
I did.
Hold on. I can't hear you. Are you trying to say something? Oh shit, that was what the fucking issue was. You trying to say something?
Yeah, I'm trying to say something. The Falcons won today because they got lucky.
Yeah, you ain't even no real Falcons fan. You shouldn't take it. You shouldn't be allowed to take any pride in this win. Dude, you are a fucking loser, dude. The fuck is your issue?
What the fuck's your issue? I don't got an issue with
if you spend your whole entire fucking life watching me, dude, I don't get what your fucking issue is. I'm sure there's far better fucking channels than mine.
I never had an issue with you.
Oh, dude, you ain't fucking had issues with me. Well, guess what? I got an issue with you. You ain't no real fucking Falcons fan.
Okay, tell me how I'm not a real Falcons fan then.
You know you
like Matt Ryan. I'm not a real Falcons fan. I'm sorry, but Falcons fans can have their own goddamn opinion.
Motherfucker left. All right, man. Look, good stream tonight. Shout out to 44, BR, CPG, Sleeta, fucking idiot, fucking autistic retard just coming through. shout out to the Falcons, man. Great win on the LA Chargers. I'll probably might go live Friday or something. I don't know. Don't know if I'll go to the game Sunday or not. But hey, man, great win from the Falcons. I'm out.